Welcome to Miss Dragon's Menagerie. Everyone is welcome, everyone is accepted. The only requirement is that you are loving, kind, and respectful to one another. Bad behavior will not be tolerated. Good afternoon, everyone. Hey, Chu, how are you doing? Welcome to the menagerie. It's Friday. We made it. We made it to the end of the week. So, I hope everybody has a pleasant weekend. Notice I'm back in my room. I remember to turn the heat on this time. And I got a little bit of fire going over here. So it's warmer. It's much warmer. My nose itches. Every time all these blankets, still haven't put the blankets away from the baby because I have this odd feeling she's gonna want to come stay. So, hey, Paola. Oh, yeah, good job. That's the best place to be. Sleep all the way through it. Yeah, that's why I tiled rain, rain, go away. I think this is the last day where the high is like 30 degrees. So let's see. What is my high today? Oh, 27 and cloudy. The high today is 29. So I'm going to be snuggled. When I'm done here, I'm going to go in my car and I'm going to snuggle up in a tanning bed for about 12 minutes and get extremely warm and then go and get. I have to buy a present for granddaughter. She turns 4. The little one who I taught to say, oh shit, turns 4. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. There's going to be. With that cat, she clears off the chest of drawers. I love being woken up to books being thrown to the floor. Oh, I know that's one of the reasons I do not want to do chemo. I'm not going to miss this age between 0 and 7. Yeah. So I'll let them take both if it means I don't have to do chemo or radiation. That's if I can get the government insurance to approve it. Hey, buddy, how are you? Thanks, hon. I gotta go. Once this is done, I hop in my car and I go tanning. So I get all that done before surgery. So such fun. But yep, I'm back into my room. I've got a whole bunch of stuff I gotta put together. I tore it apart looking for a certain mold all out of the drawer. And I gotta put it back together. But I thought that I bought a mold I thought was gonna be a dragon. It's a dragon, all right, but it's awfully small, large. Let's see if I can find how it's supposed to look. Where's its face? It's supposed to be like it's sleeping. Oh, no, it gets too white. I'll have to find it on Temu to show you guys. It's a cute mole, but I wanted something that was small, not that big. So, let's see. No, I hate all this shit you have to go through just to get to your own page of your orders. Not that one. Come on. Let's see. All right. So just tone this down so I can. I wanted something small, yeah, except this thing's huge. Now it's too bright. Ah. It'll stay there. But it's not helping. But this is 3 1/4 inches wide and a little over 4 1/4, 3 3/4 inches wide and a little over 4 1/4 inches tall. I wanted something small. So, hey, Brazzy. Yeah, so it's It's got this that's supposed to be curled up on a wall, and it's big. I mean, it's gonna be cute, but it's big. So I got something coming from Amazon that's I don't know if I can find it on Amazon. And they're like, they're sleeping. Oh, I hate you, phone. I hate you, phone. Um, Come on, dim down. So there's one he's sleeping with his eyes closed and one with his eyes open. So hopefully those are be small enough. Oh, oh, what dang. So, yep. Hey, Sandy, how are you? Oh, sweetheart. Oh my God. And people wonder why I'm not really fond of Medicare for all here in America. I see how our veterans are treated. I'm so sorry, huh? That's terrible. I was just listening to Nathan, Canadian prepper, and they're going to try to push through a law to confiscate certain types of guns and ship them over to Ukraine. Like they're going to do a lot of good over there. They're just, they'll sell them. They'll sell them in the black market and just take the money. But, once they've taken all their weapons away, they're going to, come conscript them whether they like it or not, shove probably their neighbor's gun back in their hand and say, go stand on the front line. I don't know. I gotta turn my heater back on. I'm a weenie. I'm a weenie. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Oh, I hate the noise. But that's what's. Yeah. Yeah, Brazzy, you hear they're trying to confiscate you guys' guns to send them over to Ukraine? Let's see if I can find it. I was like, lovely. Oh, it comes up, gun ban list. It comes up. I know. I know they banned your guys. Sorry. They banned your guys' handguns. So stupid. Here we go. But I'll have to listen to Nathan again, but he said to go look under here and see all the ones that are banned. So it's the amendment of the classification regulations have resulted in the prohibition of 104 families of firearms, not just one firearm, encompassing 324 unique mics and models. Full list below. This is nuts. They already have, which I think is bullshit. It's red flag laws because it's no people can say do the red flag logs like they do to other people. And oh shit, I didn't bring in my charger. Uh, like people use swatting now for gamers they don't like. So, but here's some of the lists they got that this doesn't mean a whole lot to me, but I'm turn my thing back up. So, but yeah, this doesn't mean there's a lot of them. I recognize some of the names. A Chinese surf. Why would Canada have a Chinese service rifle? So there's a whole bunch of stuff. Um, but this world's going nuts. This world is going absolutely crazy. That just blows my mind. You guys cannot carry guns. As I don't know. I do my best not to take mine with me. Like when I'm driving over the pass, I need to update my concealed, but I won't take it driving over the pass for the pure reason of I get there in less time than those little minutes tell you on the sign when you're driving over the pass. So yeah, I don't need them searching my car. Yeah. And the one that they used against the sorry. Oh, Japanese. Dang it, I got 8 hours of sleep too. The prime minister was a homemade one. So um it's like here in this town, uh we just pay city hall the money, we go over, we see Jeff, and we walk out with our permit and fingerprints done and everything, because there's nothing much to do here where I live for when it comes to crime, unless you went to the high school a couple of days ago. I guess there's a family feud between a long-standing, I don't exactly know how prominent, but a long-standing family out here, and I think two brothers, their kids, two brothers have beefs with each other, so their kids, of course, get drug into that bullshit. And so, yeah, I think what it was, um, I read on Facebook, one pulled a gun, not a gun, a knife. Some people say the other one got stabbed. I don't think so. I think that was just, but still, it's a problem. I think that kind of behavior needs to be expelled. But and there's a drawback. If you expel a child, you can't track the child and see exactly what they're doing. So, but Highland hasn't ever been really good at dealing with the bullies. They just kind of either placate or patronize the child who's being bullied, and nothing gets done. And so that poor kid still keeps being bullied. So, except my oldest, he was the asshole. I mean, he didn't bully people to where they were where he was mean or hurt them. He would just move, like if some of the girls would leave their locker stuff around, he'd move all their stuff in their locker around. Just obnoxious little shit. So I'm okay. I'm okay. Just waiting. Oh shit, yeah, you probably didn't catch yesterday's. Left side is clear. No lymph nodes, everything is clear. No cancer whatsoever. But I am going to ask the doctor next Wednesday, being if it would be feasible to take them both, because I do not want to go through that MRI, but I almost said autopsy, biopsy again. I do not like that too. My aunt was just like, she's like, I just closed my eyes in mine. I made the mistake one on the first MRI trying to kind of move around, and I realized how tight it was, how close that ceiling is. So I'm like, yeah, I don't like it in there. You what? Oh, gee, of what? Yeah, MRI. I just scared. I'm a bit I found out I'm claustrophobic. So, what did you have to defend from? Hmm, my oldest. Yeah, if I have to have another head MRI, I'm gonna ask for that. At least give me a Xanax. I know they don't like giving Xanax. I know people a regular prescription of Xanax while you're on pain pills, but I just want one to get through that. Um, yes, it does. I will vouch for that, even for your CAT scan. They told me it's gonna feel like you peed your pants, and it does. And um, yeah, after that, oh God, that is scary. My oldest had to pull a gun on a tweaker down because he works in City Hall in IT, and downtown city Yakima. Yakima is not one of the top places to live in Washington, and um, yeah, he had to pull his piece on the tweaker that was coming out and banging on his car window. So yeah. Mm. She that sucks. Um, she's got to be tweaking. Um, I was just about ready to ask you what both my boys have let's call them seatbelt cutters in their car. Um, uh, those nice long, you know, and my youngest, his friend, who is Hispanic, he had made a comment to him that he forgot to take it out of his car when he went to go have it fixed. And I remember he said his friend goes, "What is it with you white boys and knives in your cars?" That's the first thing I thought of. Good, good. Oh, I know. Poor Marv was stuck. I mean, you can get some. You can charge through your solar panels. It just takes like 3 times longer. So yeah, go plug it in while you got the chance. But man, people are getting scary. Um, I'm kind of glad I don't live closer to Cowiche because you got the people that live up the canyon, and there's some that are scary, and then there's some that are just flat out crazy. That would be Ed, the only member that I'm aware of from my tribe around here. Is Ed, the I call him the drunken toothless Indian. But yeah, they come in, they stagger, wander, get dropped off. Um, Never been robbed where we are here. I don't think anybody in this neighborhood's been robbed, but next door lights up the whole. Oh, I hate it. The whole yard. So hey, Crafty, how are you feeling today? God, I hope it's better. Mm. Wow. Let me guess. It wasn't somebody indigenous to your country. Good, good. I hate migraines. I absolutely hate them. Hey, Don, how are you feeling? I know you had the sniffles. Everybody seems to be getting it, but luckily me. Awesome! I never did. I forgot to ask. Let me go to Safari and see, and hopefully Safari doesn't drag this thing down. Come on. I hate the way they updated the new iPhone. I can't turn Wi-Fi off. Let's see if I can find that place. So I forgot to ask. Yeah, if I could, I'll recognize the name when I see it. No, no, no. Thingiverse. There we go. I'll put this on Chrome so it's easier. That's where I think that one pyramid that I got came from. Is Thingiverse. Once it stops spinning, I'll add it to the stage. Yeah. Oh man. That sucks. That sucks. Yeah, I couldn't remember the name. The digital add to stage. That should do it. And I'm frozen. Isn't that nice? There we go. What did this do? I'm not. Then the whole page hasn't. Oh, I have to do this first. The cookie bot. But yeah. Oh, that's cute. I'm just gonna have to get my own 3D. I'm gonna have to be a complete bitch and get my own. My own 3D. I love ads. God damn it. No, not government. Come on. Not the advertisements. All right, and everything. Yeah, so they got little things. Let me go back and look. Here, let me put it on the bigger. What does it say without throwing up an ad? This is stylish flexi shark. No, I'm not gonna just set Chrome as my browser. No. Oh, I'm gonna have to get my own. I can print my own mix cups. And stop waiting. Sounds terrible. Stop waiting. And learn how to do this myself. If I can. Oh my god, a Doom floppy. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get my own. So that's easy. I mean, I can run a Cricut. Whereas when I first got it, I called it a Cricut. So I mean, I just run it off my MacBook here. Learn how to change it over. I don't know. I never should have shown hubby YouTube. Now there's lots of shows. It's worse now. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it, Nick. I love that bit in that movie when it was through first person shooter. What was it? Motor Trend has been canceled, which really pisses me off because they just charged me for a new year. I love that Minecraft lantern. 3D printing a 3D printer, printing a 3D print. Oh, wow. Okay. But yeah, Thingiverse, there's a whole bunch of cool stuff on here. I'm just going to have to get my own. Oh my God. I'm such a nerd. The Lovecraftian door handles. Yeah, that's the kind of shit I would like. So, yeah. We have the 3D snowflakes. We have some kind of snake all printed up, but yeah, I'm gonna just have to get my own. There's too many things. Well, oh, but what's a Doom floppy? All right, where'd my chat go? Doom floppy. I'll have to go back up to it. I'm gonna quit Safari because I'm pretty sure that's taken up. Force quit. Well, we're all old enough to know what floppy disks are, but it's now like most of the games came on. Oh, I have to go to page 1. That's where I got to go. Came on CD-ROMs. A lot of the games came on CD-ROMs, but some of the older games came on your floppy disks. And I remember we all played it in school. Oregon Trail came on a floppy disk. So yeah, it's just, can I just get a better picture of it? So it's just a floppy disk of like the game. There was that one. Where's another one? Oh, Diablo. I think can't remember if Diablo came on a floppy or not. But yeah, it's made to look like a floppy disk. You'll have kids nowadays going, "What's a floppy disk?" Oh my God. Luckily, I don't have anything that advanced. I don't think I ever want an advanced refrigerator. Yeah, I still have some somewhere. I somewhere in this room, I have a AOL disk with the password still on it. My luck, I'd say something out loud and be locked out of my fridge for a week. They would decide it was inappropriate, and so I wouldn't be able to get. Oh, I know, younger ones. What's a CD? Well, you'll see some older people have hanging them from around their rearview mirrors, flashing, blinding you while you're trying to drive. But yeah, I'm afraid that it would just lock me out of my refrigerator, any kind of my appliances, if I smarted off in the kitchen and said something wasn't what they deemed appropriate. So yeah. And then God, I think Gen X, we went through. I gotta take this off because it's something else is open that is just causing this to lag big time. Of course, I haven't restarted it in a while, and there I am frozen. Close that one. That might help. Oh my God, I don't have a pager left anymore. That's gone. Yeah, I am the new dishwasher. There's not much, I use paper plates, plastic silverware. It's thrown away. But yeah, I'm kind of keeping an eye out for a TV without a camera or a microphone. I mean, I got a 4K one now that's a whatever it is everybody uses, Samsung, I think. Yeah, and it came without a microphone or a camera, which is perfect because I didn't want one. Um, I eventually need a new refrigerator, but I don't know. I think the I want to get the new stove first, even though the stove works perfectly fine. I'm just tired of the flat top. I hate it. I, I just telling my yeah. I don't want a smart TV. If I want to do that, I got a Roku. Oh God, I don't know how many people used or got to remember the and I think you can still get them a Chromecast for your TV. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I don't. I used to think it was hilarious because the kids they'd be watching something and Kirsty had the Chromecast app on your phone, so you could change it to whatever. Uh, a lot of people do. Yeah, I've got one for my phone, and then I need to redo my Nord VPN, but I never could get it to work on my MacBook, so I got to find something else because it's telling me that my card is expired, so that's gonna be billing me again, and I gotta get in there and figure out if I'm gonna keep it or not, or go something else that'll work better with the MacBook. But um, even the Apple comes with its own VPN, so but uh but I used to go and change whatever they were watching via my app on the Chromecast. And I could hear him in the living room, Mom. I'm like, what? Just to mess with him. It was fun. Um, speaking of VPN, evidently there's a warning because people who text from like an iPhone to an Android, like hackers are looking at that. Hackers are trying to get information and well, when you're going to two different things, you should automatically realize there's no end-to-end encryption like you're going to find if one iPhone talks to another iPhone or one Samsung talks to another Samsung. But yeah, the one I don't hardly text anybody anymore. Um, but like the daycare mom, she's got a Samsung, and our things are like, well, the kids will be there at what such and such a time, or did you hear what happened at the school today? Nothing important. Oh, nice, nice. Isn't that, yeah. If I call my granddaughter Mija, my YouTube and my Weather Channel ads will come in Spanish, and I'm like, okay, you hear me speaking English, 99.9% of the time, and I say 2 or 3 words, and I'm getting ads in Spanish. So, yeah, I've been out there. Well, you know, according to Stouffer's, I'm a family of 4. So, according to their lasagna listing, I'm a family of 4. Um, that sounds like good. I want lasagna. Still craving that goddamn Laredo burger, but I don't need the fattening. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Yeah. So I gotta go find something that's Paw Patrol for the 4-year-old. She's into that now. So now I can get rid of I can have the Coco Melon toys go to Goodwill. And just see the bath toys that the 9-year-old had when she was little are Paw Patrol, and she's been playing with those. So I've been trying to get her into Blazing the Monster Machines. That's a STEM uh, kids show. A lot of math, a lot of kind of mentally figuring out, I guess you could say physics. You got to get so much force to get a ball to go this far. They give them options, and I really like it. Um, but I want to get her to watching that so she can actually learn something. So besides the fact that Marshall's a screw up and constantly late and everybody laughs at him, I'm like going, that's not nice. But I'll find her some Sky toy or whatever, something small. Oh, I know. You guys just had Barney. Yeah. I love that meme where I saw it said, how did it go? My friend won't allow her child to watch Peppa Pig because Peppa Pig does things like jump in mud puddles. And the bottom of it says, I grew up watching Wile E. Coyote. I have yet to blow somebody up. I mean, oh yeah. Yeah, and yeah. I mean, that's why I like the Dave and Ava. It's just a really simple cartoon, lots of the old nursery rhymes. Oh, it's just simple to learn. Oh God, I remember Barney. Oh, we had a Barney uh, plush, battery operated. That was creepy as AF. In the toy box in the closet, and the batteries were dying. Oh God, Bozo the Clown. That just makes me think of John Wayne Gacy. Um, but that thing would go off in the middle of the night with the weirdest noises and sounds. Oh my God, it would just like you have to go in, take it out, take the battery out, and go put it in the garage. So if there's any power still left in it, you don't have to hear it for a while. Yeah. Um, Carly, the 9-year-old, was learning some Russian watching Masha and the Bear because I didn't know it came in English. So we watched it in Russian, and yeah, there wasn't a lot of the bear didn't talk anyway, so there wasn't a lot to really thing. But there was somewhere I don't even remember now because it's been 7 years ago. Repeated words we could pick up that this was this and this meant this, and yeah, we could do it that way. Then I never could figure out the Russian alphabet though. That was tough. Oh my God. That and what's the other one? And I hope we still have it in the garage. Is a Furby because it's a black with the white on the front and blue eyes. Those are hard to find. Um, those Furbies will just start talking. So yeah. And one time we had a Furby on a shelf, just sitting up there, and all of a sudden, out of the blue, just started yelling the word party, and I'm like, my first look at the boys like, what have you been teaching it? So, oh man, yeah. And Furbies were banned in federal buildings. I don't think they're like they are now. So, no. Oh, those are cool. Okay. It's like Crafty talked about. I finally looked down and saw this. This is the pyramid Crafty was talking about. She just made. That is so cool. That's neat. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to get my own. Screw waiting for him to do it. That's why I have my own wood burner, soldering irons, two different types of wood burners that have the wire loop kind of thing, or just the solid pieces, and yeah. Yeah. I know. What was it? Das Vidanya. That's another one we learned as kids. We all knew Nyet. Or something else we learned. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some. Yeah. What was it? Of course, I grew up and learned really quickly. No comprende español. I knew that one really quickly because I didn't understand my relatives. Um, yeah, because I can just put it right where move it just a little bit. Well, like, no, the cats be really pissed off. So I get rid of the cat tree and put it there, but I wouldn't want it in the direct sunlight. So, uh, what else did we learn? What did Dad teach me? Arigato gozaimasu. It's one of the things he taught. The small what? Je parle. It's hard because if you go from French to Spanish, it always confuses the hell out of me. Because it's je parle un petit. Okay. So petite is a little. Oh yeah, I've got whatever it is he's got downstairs. I don't know, but yeah. Oui. Parlez-vous français? I was picked to and then they never had me do it. It never came through, but I was the one who was supposed to go help tutor a kid on uh, pronunciation of the French. And I found out afterwards when it fell through they weren't going to do it. It was my neighbor that lives right across the street from me, his son Benjamin, their son Benjamin. He was my 8th grade teacher in middle school. So this son needed to work on his French, but I didn't get, never happened. So yeah, I'm going to be sitting there looking up 3D printers this weekend. Just what I need. You know, the world can go to shit, but I'll have something to do. Une petite, tu restes très belle, Madame Troren. Thank you. Oh, no entiendo, no, y no comprende. No comprende. I mean, romance languages I could probably do really easy. Scandinavian, probably not, no. Or German. I mean, you know, us kids, prego. Hopefully not. I'm not pregnant. No. Um, 9. You know, we learned 9 Italian. Oh, okay. And 2. I have no idea what that thing is downstairs. It was all nicely set up in a separate room. You know, like the downstairs, one of the old bedrooms, and nicely set up and everything. And then my son and daughter, I still call her daughter, they broke up, so she needed her own room. So then he got kicked out of that room and is now in the dense fog. Go away! I want sunshine back. Okay. What was it? Prego. But of course, here in America, it's one prego. Prego. Most people think it's gonna be pregnant. Hey, prego, come here. Oh God, I remember my brother, who's half Italian. My adopted brother I was raised with, when he got his scholarship because of our adoptive mother's maiden name. I called him up and said, "What's a wop like you getting a minority grant for?" And he goes, they saw mom's maiden name, so free money's free money. And I'm like, yeah, good point there. So vodka. Oh, Fred Meyers used to sell the best vodka sauce and with the chilled pasta. Nothing. I've never found anything that was as good as that stuff was. You guys travel a lot more. I mean, even when we travel here, the distance we travel, it's just like, it's the same thing. You know. Yeah, Fred Meyers had a really good vodka sauce there for a while, and then just disappeared. I kick myself for not looking at the label, remembering it to take a picture. But, yeah. The closest thing we have to a difference in America, if you travel a while, is maybe an accent. That's about it. Maybe an accent. But or cultural influence. Up here we got it's mostly the Hispanic influence. We got the panaderia. We got some grocery stores. Oh, these things are starting to itch. Steri strips they put on are starting to itch. Yeah, there's a little bit of a difference. I mean, northern Idaho and Washington, at least my side of Washington, aren't any different. You get down to the coast side of Oregon. There's the farther you get away from Portland, the more like it is in eastern Washington. Uh, the farthest east I've ever been was Oklahoma, and I was 4. Yeah, I got out of the car to pick a piece of cotton because I didn't believe cotton was a plant. I just thought it was your fabric of your clothes. So Dad pulled over and took me out, got me one little piece of cotton so I could take it to the car. Basically, I stole cotton off the field, you know. Oh, I bet. I bet that would be quite different. I've never really been into San Francisco other than the airport. And I have no desire to go to New York City. No, thank you. I love you, Luna, if you're listening, but I have no desire to go to New York City. Too many people. I don't do well with people. Just no. That's why I like that's why I like Rainier. Well, now there's less people now that you have to time your entry in. But I like going to the mountains where there's less people. I just will have one less restaurant to eat at. Yeah, no, I wouldn't either. Now, San Francisco's Bradley loves San Francisco, and things I learned as he's dead now. So, I was just like, I'll tell the camping people now the things I learned, and I was just like, yeah, I told him I said I wasn't gonna say this while he was alive, but he told me he preferred women, and I was like, I didn't want to elaborate. I told him I said I was just like, oh, okay, Mm-hmm. But if I wanted to San Jose, la 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 la. Yes, that old song. Or Impanema. Yep. As I know some Canadians have an accent. Or were they worse since yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. San Francisco is built on a whole bunch of old ships that have just they left there and started building on top of. Other teas. Um give twin sisters. Never mind. I don't need to worry about twin sisters because I can't get there right now. It's a winter weather advisory. Um. Oh yeah. There's a place I want to go to. That I discovered. It's called. Was it Alec? A restaurant. I said Alakai something in a restaurant in Seattle. That's got all the seafood. I'm like, yum. It's my favorite place to get fish and chips. Gold Creek is closed for good, which pisses me off. Not that the fact that it closes for why. Insurance rates for wildfires went to the roof. They can't afford it. This building has been there since God knows when. Multiple wildfires, never been hit. But yet they have to have, it's just like flood insurance. You'll never flood, but by God, you might have to pay it. So, uh, Washington's a beautiful state. It's gorgeous. I like West Coast of Oregon. I like Corvallis, Sweet Home. Well, I'm partial to Sweet Home. I lived there as a kid, but Washington's got everything. Hold on, I gotta get my charger. Hold on, I better make it quick too. Shut off. It is still plugged in the living room from yesterday. Make this quick. The right spot. I hate the big, huge charger for this Mac. That block's huge. There we go. That block's huge. So it takes up like 3 spaces on your strip, your power strip. But, excuse me. 5 mini tacos today. Who was it? They're closed too. Mountain Mamas did a really good job. Mountain Mamas, but they closed. So now all we got really left is Whistling Jackson, the Woodshed. The Woodshed's not bad. They got new owners. So New England looks pretty. I've got someone I've followed. We followed each other on here for a long time. Radical Ralph Russo. He's kicking the pants, and he's got that New England accent. Yeah. Is there? I went to one that wasn't too bad. Great American, was it restaurant and bar in Issaquah? Their fish and chips were good. They were really good. Because they got all the water out of their fish before they fried them. And there's some places you open it up and there's just running with water, and I'm like, you assholes did this frozen, didn't you? We talked about getting a deep fryer just for halibut and frying halibut and cod. Oh yes, happy days. Not yeah. And then putting it in the basement kitchen, because out of sight, out of mind, I won't use it. So I can quit using my 150-year-old cast iron pan that I do make fish and chips in. So yeah. So someone's gonna be getting sleepy soon, and I gotta go tan. But I will be back Monday, Tuesday. Well, maybe depending on the weather, Tuesday. And I should be back early enough for at least a half an hour on Wednesday. To say maybe what the doctor said. So I know. It's, and I'm not. I don't do farm raised is no bueno. It is not good at all. It's got to be fresh sockeye. I miss the deep sea deli. All right, guys, let her go to sleep, and I'm gonna get different shoes on so I can go out the door and go tan. So, all of my love, Miss Dragons. I'll have a couple funny shorts up later. All right. I love you all. Take care. Enjoy your weekend. And cross my fingers my youngest doesn't make me as sick as he made my oldest. I don't have time to be ill. Thank you for being part of Miss Dragon's menagerie. I hope you enjoyed your stay. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All my love, Miss Dragon.